Hey guys, MooJK here, just with the latest, I guess, Friday update. So I promised that when the new-ish banner came out, I would report on the rates, just so people know whether to pull or not or what it's looking like. And as it turns out, the rates are completely unpredictable, totally different from what everybody expected, which basically tells us that Gumi's gonna do whatever Gumi's gonna do, and there's no way for us to know ahead of time. So let me go over and show you what the rates are looking like so far. So far, there's been about 925 summons reported on Reddit, which is not like the most, um, I don't know, rock solid sample size or anything like that, but it's enough to kind of give us a trend. So, um, Garnet is the most rare on the banner by a small margin, but it's not as bad as people thought. It's looking like 2%. Zidane is actually definitely going higher than it was in the previous version of this banner. At least 4%, maybe closer to 5. And then they lowered the rates on. Well, I guess they didn't lower it, but kind of kept the same for Kuja and so forth. And Lani and Vivi are definitely more rare, thankfully. So it does look like a total boosted rate of like 30% overall for the featured characters, which is kind of the standard, but I mean the distribution is totally all over the place. It's like definitely Gumi can go in there and just, put whatever values they decide for each one. They probably wanted Garnet to be somewhat attainable, so, put her at the kind of standard 2%. And Zidane, I'm sure they had a lot of complaints about him, so, they bumped him up from about 2% to 4 to 5%. So yeah, guys. I mean, we can try to sit here and guess and predict, but the fact of the matter is, Gumi can do what they want to do, and they decide what's appropriate, which is fine. But for me, again, this is just more confirmation that I'm gonna wait and see what the rates look like before I pull. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna pull any more, but if I wanted Zidane, now would be a better time than before. Still not as great as we wanted originally, but definitely better chances than the first iteration of the banner. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. The second thing was just, as you've seen from my two previous videos, just how easy the new boss was in Tangier. Like, it was to the point where I almost could have brought any party and just brought an OP friend and basically taken him out. It was a little bit disappointing because, I was all hyped that we're going to get this awesome prize. So, I wouldn't have minded it being difficult and kind of earning it, but you're giving away the strongest non-TM sword for such an easy battle. And I think it was Kayla who commented that this was not originally a trial boss, so they just kind of plugged it in here. Again, showing us that Gumi can do whatever they want and we can't predict everything. But I'm sure some people will appreciate it because, it's easy to beat, and then they'll, well, easy-ish. I mean, I don't want to speak for everybody. I know some people are having some trouble, but it's basically fair in a way because everybody can get this awesome sword and not fall too far behind. So there's that. Another thing is that I haven't gotten too far in the new content yet because there's just so much competing for my energy, like with the event and the vortex still going on. I tried to get to the first town. I haven't even gone in yet, but sadly, reports are that we've only gotten the first half of Dornado, and we haven't gotten Diabolos, the next Esper. So, um, they didn't really make it clear that it was going to be a part one, part two, but it looks like that's the case. So, sorry if I misled you guys. It just seemed like we were going to get the whole island, but early reports are that we're not. So we don't get Diablos quite yet. And final thing I guess I would talk about here is actually, well, I don't want to really. It's not something to talk about. I just want to show you guys because it's so ridiculous. So at the Coliseum, once you get past intermediate S5, that's it. There's no more bosses. There's no more prizes you can earn. So you're just basically cycling through the same old stuff, getting like X potions and holy torches, which is kind of boring. So for whatever reason, I thought it'd be kind of funny to just get to the boss of every single stage and not beat the boss. I don't know why. Just a little side hobby. So I have all these bosses lined up for me, and I don't know when I'm gonna have the time to actually sit down and clear them properly, because they take longer than, you know, just normal battles. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. I thought it was a little bit funny because it's just boring, honestly, when there's no way to progress and um, no prizes to, you know, strive for. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do my little half price pull here. They did give us some free lapis and 5 summon tickets, which is nice of them. But I'm just gonna do one pull maybe today, and I'm not gonna pull anymore. But I just wanted to do it for the sake of the video. So let's see what happens. Just a blue crystal. Oh, interesting, Celis. Although I already have her, but okay, well that's fine. Just wanted to show you guys that. Oh, one more thing. I am close to getting the Trust Mastery for Barrage, which is kind of cool. This girl is only 6.9, 56.5, and 20.2. So, and then when I combine two of them, that's an extra 10%. So I think in a couple days I'm gonna have Barrage, and I can finally start working on the other stuff more dedicated. So, anyway, sorry for rambling on, but my main purpose was to show you the rates of the new banner, and you know, just also clarify the Dornado Island situation. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.